last week at New Hampshire Speedway, in which we had a very incredible battle when it comes to points. But of course, we also welcome back Bryce again in that race after his injury from the All-Star Open. But now, obviously, we are now back here, but this time at Lebanon, Tennessee, in the not near Nashville, around Music City. But of course, first we're not going here for some incredible music, but we are going here for incredible race. Hello everyone, and this is the 37 Network special presentation of the 2024 PSRLA Truck Series race, the FedEx 200 from Nashville Superspeedway. Hello everyone, this is Sergio Alonso in the booth again for the 37 Network. And yes, this is the 12th race of the 21 race scheduled 2024 season of the PSRLA Truck Series. And obviously we do have ourselves a very good points battle here, but obviously that's not the talking point around now here. But yeah, so aside from that, well, with John Jazz currently holding the points lead, of course, many factors have to be noted. With RB Gardner currently hanging around just 9 points behind, but of course, there's a lot of drivers still in the battle. Basically, with the top 10 are just 30 points between each other, but yeah, huge points factor for these guys. But oh, by the way, joining alongside me here is the Aegis Motorsports owner, Alex and Vitaly. Hello, man.
Hello here, Joel, and hello everyone. Yeah, tennis spoiler, I was supposed to commentate the race, but I couldn't make it, so yeah, we're back at the usual, at my usual spot, shall we say, as the co-commentator. I mean, I commentate for Nashville Series races, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, well, obviously, good thing these guys had a little bit of break from everything, considering the grueling race at New Hampshire, in which we had 2 cautions. And to take note of that, well, of course, incredible results for Trevor Williams Jr., just leading 3 laps en road to getting that race victory. Well, but it's gonna be a huge factor for him. But Joey Tardamella, who's in the number 54 right now, starting on the pole. But of course, Joey Tardamella needed some rebound here, so let's see if he can do well. But what do you think about Joey Tardamella's chances of victory here tonight here at New Hampshire?
You mean Nashville?
Oh, sorry, Nashville, yeah. But yeah, he just wants a rebound from New Hampshire, yeah. So yeah, a little bit of...
Of course, you'd expect them to be super. Sorry for that. My voice is a bit. It's a complicated thing, but I would expect Tartamella to do something, to do pretty good, especially considering that number one, he had almost that. I expect him to do a good race here, even though this is not New Hampshire. This is a super wild car track, because just like Dover, this race is on concrete. So yeah, maybe he has a shot here. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we could see the same situation tomorrow for the Grand National Series race, and definitely the main event, the King Power 400 here in Nashville. But of course, very interesting night racing that we do have tonight. But of course, that's going to be a factor here. But yeah, but so far now, as for the PSRLA, of course, we're not really in a good situation right now, as being the owner and the current PSRLA chairman. Of course, our country has been going through tough times right now with the aggression of People's Republic of China in the West Philippine Sea. Obviously, Alex could probably note that in tomorrow's race, and we could also note that for the the Cup Series race. But of course, well, although we are going through the top times, of course, this show must go on. But yeah, of course, with the PSRLA's initiative, together we race for unity. Everyone here is going to race united as one. But yeah, more on that later on. But of course, you know, let's take a look at the point standings here after 11 races. But John Jazz currently holding the points lead with 336 points towards the championship. RB Gardner just 9 points behind. Christopher Bracken 11 points behind. Wilson Hunt 16 points behind. Ty Walker 19 points behind. Kyle Oluwa 21 points behind. Joshua Neely 27 points behind. John Barrymore 28 points behind. And Leighton Aviard and Joey Tortomella are tied with 30 points behind. But another thing that we would like to note is there's a mid-season driver change for Web Racing Enterprises, in which we saw Carlos Sinot leaving the team, and the replacement would be Aryan Bayraktani, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah,
Yeah, derogatory.
yeah, Bayraktari. Well, the guy from Pristina, Kosovo. Well, definitely good to see a diverse field right now. But alongside him, there will be other drivers that are going to make their debut as well, which are Avedis Davtyan from Armenia and another Swedish driver, Mastin Rimmel. But of course, 30 laps of action here in this intermediate racetrack here at Lebanon, Tennessee. Let's see the starting lineup here, just showing to you shortly. So on the pole right now is the number 54 of Joey Tortomella. Alongside him is Justin Hanley in the 44. Row 2 do have Mike White in the number 2. Here for his own independent team, Mike White Racing. Alongside him is Bryce Egan in the number 6. Row 3 do have Kyle Oluwa in the 99, and then Leighton Aviard in the number 7. Row 4, John Barrymore in the 75 and Garrett Mavadel in the 87. And row number 5 do have the 72 of Joe Williams Jr. and the 17 of Devlin Bullard. So, Alex, who do you think is going to win tonight's FedEx 200?
Well, I would like to say Tortomella, but you know what? I'm going to say Avedis Davtyan. Davtyan, sorry.
Avedis Davtyan. Probably one of the debutants that might actually win this race, but of course, everything could happen, possibly. You know, there's still noting the diverse field right now. By the way, it's the first time that we've seen 30 drivers here in the field, but here we go as we cross the line. But hey, pace track is already in, and green flag is now in the air here at Nashville. Well, honestly, I was really surprised with Justin Henley holding on with the outside lane, as the drivers now tend to go to the apron just to pass these drivers. But of course, we're calling that move legal, of course. But you know, maybe Joey Tortomella trying to hold the outside lane as well and trying to pass Justin Henley, since it is just a 30-lap dash here at Lebanon, Tennessee.
And you also saw Bryce Egan attempt a move on Tortorella, but I guess that went absolutely wrong. In the meantime, there's a 7 of Aviard on the inside of... okay, what is this line, folks? But anyway, there goes Aviard on the inside of Tortomella, and looks like Tortomella is going to keep the position, and might actually lose that position to Bullard. Is Aviard looking to lose the position to Bullard? Going to be stopped into the backstretch. There goes the 17. Now Jazz might fancy a move on the outside, should I say, and there goes.
Yeah, well, John Jazz holding the outside line, trying to keep his points lead here, his points advantage over Leighton RB Gardner in the 4. But it's kind of ironic that with Tom Sloan racing, RB Gardner is currently second in points, yes, I believe, but the 44 is currently 20 yet in points. But of course, everything could happen here after this race. But look at this number 43. That's not. That's Abedistation. Can you check the? Yeah. This. Yeah. This Armenian driver is of course currently holding 9th right now. So a solid debut for this Armenian driver. Aryan Bayraktari is now in 11th position. Well, good race for him right now as he's donning the flag of Kosovo for in PSRLA competitions. So of course the PSRLA allows it, since the PSRLA is of course promoting more. We're more on unity, of course, but diverse field, as I mentioned. But the only factor for Aryan Bayraktari is that what if there would be a Serbian joining in the field? That would be interesting.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna change all that much. But speaking of, you saw Kilgore trying to move on the side of oh my god, of Aryan. I just stick with the name, but that didn't work out. And yeah, the inside line just does not work here. Like, oh my, wow,
yeah, like
it's insane just how bad that inside line is here.
Yeah, like inside line doesn't work really well here, and that's a bad line when you discuss. Look at Bryce Egan. He's currently in the mid of the pack. So yeah, I thought it's just because he's not been in a racing car or truck in this case for a while since that injury, but I guess the inside line doesn't really work that in their favor, real. But hey, looks like there's the number 1 Mastin Rimmel from Sweden. Well, of course, good to see another Swedish driver in the PSRLA field, with of course Samet Osken in the Cup Series, but now Mastin Rimmel doing pretty well here. Avedis.
And actually, yeah.
This debutant are together. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They're fighting all for what is it? What is position is this? 9th?
Yeah, they're battling for. Wait, hang on. For 9th, I believe, because the 7th is just right there. So actually, make it 7th. And ooh. Aryan Bayraktari.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This name's not gonna be the end of us.
He just blew his engine. So that's a top. Let's see if it's going to bring out the first caution of the night in this case, but no. He's off the racing surface, so he should be good to go as top break for one of our debutants here, as Justin Henley still managing to hold the lead right now, with a third of the race being done.
I mean, no offense again, but my god, these names are just. Oh dear God! In the meantime, there goes Tortorella, almost called Tartamella. Tortorella is like the owner of the New York Islander, the NHL team, or at least was. I don't remember, he still owns them. But regardless, Tartamella tried for a move on the inside. It didn't work. Now he's going to try that again, but no. In fact, he's going to lose a lot of positions. So that maybe he lost second place. They're right there, and yeah.
Yeah, again, the inside lane wouldn't work pretty well, as the outside is doing pretty well in their favor. But let's focus on the battle of the debutants between Mastin Rimmel and What happened with Abedis I believe he just fell back to 9th. I believe he was in the inside line, which is not the favorable lane, as John just way outside. I thought he's gonna hit the wall, but he managed to save it as he's currently running 5th.
And I think that was Samaro trying on the inside of Bullard, but nope, Bullard is going to defend this position. And yeah, considering how bad the inside line is, there's really no space to make an overtake, really, because everybody is hogging the outside line, and the inside line is so bad. There's no place to overtake here, essentially.
Yeah, the only time that we would probably see some overtaking action is once we're about to start with the pit stops. But of course, maybe we could have a pit stop later on, or maybe not. But let's see if these trucks are capable of lasting the whole race. As the 15 of Ty Walker just way up the line as he's in the apron, but you know, again, so far only one retiree for this race, which is Aryan Bayraktari. But man, I do keep butchering this pronunciations, but I'm sorry guys. You know, typical Europeans, but of course.
In the meantime, Bullard tried to get on them. They're pretty much glued. The top three is glued. You can put a blanket on them. There goes against Sameta on the inside of Bullard. And still it's not gonna make it stick because of actually, no, never mind.
Yeah, the outside.
It's not gonna make it stick in the slightest. It's not gonna make it stick in the slightest at this point, yeah.
Did the 17 tap the wall? Oh, he didn't.
No, it looked like it did. It looked like it did, but it didn't.
Yeah, because we never see any damage with his truck, as officially Justin Henley led most laps now.
Well, he has led every single lap as of right now, and actually, come to think, when's the pit window supposed to be?
I'm not really sure, but probably around the 2/3 of the way this race, but I'm not really sure.
So in a couple of laps, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, with this tires degrading now, they could have an opportunity of having the inside lane work better now, but let's see if Sameta would be able to pass Bullard for second, as that would probably be the case. Nope, not yet.
And actually, they're still side by side. Maybe it happen a backstretch, and no, never mind. It's pretty much clear at the exit of 2. Wow. Okay. That is some that is actually some pretty weird stuff to see, and I am going to assume we're probably going to see the exact same thing at the Grand National race. So yeah, this is pretty interesting to look at. In the meantime, there was side by side between Jazz and I think it was Daniel Silla, but again, I think Silla's going to give it position.
You know, here's the interesting thing. I thought you know, when it comes to corner, the outside lane works better, but when it comes to the straights, I believe the inside lane just worked better, as... Ooh. I thought the ABR is coming down, but you mistaken my part there, but you know, they're still close with each other even though they're running at the back.
I mean, again, apologies for that one, but I mean, again, this track is on concrete, so not exactly standard racing. What's the word? Standard racing procedures, quote unquote. That's a terrible way to say it, but basically, yeah, this race is not exactly very normal. And
ooh,
look at the top.
Three wide. Oh, we almost had a 3-wide battle for the lead, going side by side. As will Justin Henley keep that momentum from the outside? Yes, he did. But you know, oh, by the way, special mention to this driver of the number 10 for Broke Bow Racing, the independent team by Reggie Fogelman. So he's currently piloting the number 10 Chevrolet here. So welcome back to the PSRLA Reggie Fogelman. And pit stops already started here. So,
There you go.
you know,
That's
the drivers at the
that's
back.
Neely. That's Garden. That's Neely. That's Garden, and I didn't see the other one.
Yeah, well, Ottawa, Gardner, and Neely. And
Okay.
Scylla and Jazz. So, let's see if the leaders are about to come down. Because this is going to be interesting if we are going to see some lead changes after the
And
whole.
there goes.
Yeah, let's see if there would be some drivers who are going to stay into. Nope. The rest of the pack just
No.
came down. So maybe a strategy move for this 5 trucks?
Maybe I don't know. It has to be seen what kind of pissed up are these guys going to do in the first place. But I mean, there are the chances of possible a big brain move, but who knows? We need to see what's going on. There goes Neely, Neely. There goes Henley in the pits as a start on that lot. They're going for 4 tires, I want to say.
Oh, just two
No,
tires.
2 tires.
And Justin Henley already finished. And yeah, let's see if this Joshua Neely would be able to catch into 41. Where's the 41? Here it is.
There
And
it is.
looks like John Jazz jumps. They're side by side there, and looks like John Jazz has the better strategy of these guys than Daniel Silla, followed by LJ Semedo just hanging around in fourth. But good strategy for pitting earlier for John Jazz. He might actually get his third win of the season now.
Unless something that rhymes with actually, what does rhyme with? What does rhyme with yellow flag?
Truck, duck, pluck, fun to rhyme?
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh no, oh my God, yeah. Regardless, there goes John Jazz, complete lap number 24 and starting lap number 25. 6 more to go.
Wow, well, maybe with these fresher tires we could see the battle between John Jazz and Daniel Silla. Well, Daniel Silla trying to get his first win of the season, followed by, of course, John Jazz trying to get his third, and surprisingly, LJ Semedo was able to overtake Justin Henley. Well, I was surprised how in the world LJ Semedo would be able to overtake this Justin Henley guy, but it was when running third, but couldn't catch when he's running to the lead here, as Justin Henley trying to go to the inside. But I guess that's how things work when you just replace out the right side tires. But that's probably some. I guess it's just the right side tires that are degrading, but not the left side, as we see with these drivers.
Well, I cannot exactly say no, I can't exactly say anything about that because I usually tend to just do all 4 tires even when the situation doesn't call for it because yeah, I want to be safe. So yeah, I guess I mean I want to say you're right, but yeah, again, I don't speak for experience here.
Yeah, I guess that's why you made a right call with Bruno Di Giacomo winning at Darlington with your team, but yeah, maybe that one too. Yes, close battle for fifth here between Danny Johnson, Zebulon Bullard, Joshua Neely, and Ty Walker. I mean, here's the number one of Masson Rimmel. Good clearance for him, so he's just clear for 9 as yeah. We're 3 to go here with now RB Gardner and then followed by the 43 of Abedis Dation. But hey, we're just close here. But hey, let's see if Daniel Silla or LJ Semedo could do any move here. As here we go, we cross the line. 2 laps to go here at Nashville.
Again, apologies for that. As I said, my voice is for this what it is. But regardless, they'll still a pretty much safety gap between Jazz and the chasing duo right there. But at this point, yeah, looks like that Jazz has this one in the bag. I mean, still also have it in the bag as long as Jazz makes a mistake or retires, but doesn't look like it. There goes white flag, 1 lap to go. Not sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Because they're Citizens Bank in the hood. But anyway, well, Daniel Silla could be one last shot for him to steal that victory away. But hey, battle between Toyota, Ford, and Chevy right now. So this would probably look interesting, but it's a little bit too late for Daniel Silla now, as out of turn number 4, John Jazz getting his 3rd win of the season here at Nashville Superspeedway here for the FedEx 200.
Well, that was something.
Yeah, I knew the pit stop's gonna change everything, and well, I guess John Jazz had the right call. Daniel Silla also had the right call for pitting earlier than the rest of the field. Yeah, but surprisingly, LJ Semedo overtook Justin Henley. But yeah, there could be a lot of discussions after this one. But of course, just wow, incredible race. As here's the finishing results here. John Jazz getting his 3rd win of the season. Daniel Silla, LJ Semedo, Justin Henley, Danny Johnson rounds out the top 5. So kudos to Mastin Rimmel and Avedis Davtion for their incredible debut, and of course top break for Ariane Bayraktari for valve issue for him. So he's the only retiree of the race. But yeah, just incredible, well, considering everything that you've seen tonight here at Nashville Superspeedway. I almost said Martinsville.
I mean, Martinsville also they race in concrete, so I guess you could make that. I guess it's easy to make that. I guess it's easy to make that exact confusion.
But yeah, it is what it is. But hey.
Oh my god. Actually, come to think of it, we're racing Bristol, Martinsville, and Nashville like the only tracks where we're some concrete. Oh, and Dover.
Oh yeah, that too. But hey, let's look at the points. So without further ado, well, once after this one, we already have 9 races left here in the PSRLA Truck Series schedule. But here's the point standings after 12 races, with John Jazz keeping the points lead here. Of course, 3rd win of the season for him, and the rest of the field has the rest of the race leaders only have 1 win, but John Jazz extends that points lead to 22 points advantage over RB Gardner. So Christopher Bracken holding in 3rd, 26 points behind. Ty Walker 29 points behind. Wilson Hunter 7 points behind. Joshua Neely 38 points behind. Kyle Olawa 39 points behind. Joy Tortomella 46 points behind. Daniel Silla 49 points behind, and Leighton Aviard 55 points behind. But there's still a lot of races to go with these drivers to focus on. Well, with at least good thing is with Bryce Segan back behind the wheel here. So yeah, I totally feel bad about Bryce Segan after holding the points lead and then just lost the momentum. But hey, Alex, final thoughts about tonight's FedEx 200.
Well, what can I say about the race other than it was interesting. It was pretty interesting because, again, as we all saw, the inside line was straight up completely useless. No one could do anything right there. And yeah, at the end, the race was set on pit strategy, and that was that was actually a good call for Jazz Semedo. And actually, did Semedo pit early, or was he with the?
Yeah,
no, I think he was with the other field.
He was with the rest of the pack. But yeah,
Okay,
good
so-
overtake move from Henley though. So kudos to LJ Semedo for that one.
Honestly, this race was interesting on a race basis. So on a race basis. So yeah, I can. That's all I could say really. Oh, and I feel sorry for Bryce Egan because first race back in the trucks, and he finished 16th. But honestly, I don't think he has lost any of his speed. The only problem is that this track was so weird. So we will see what's going to be next. So we will see what's going to be his conditions at the next race, which is going to be at.
Well, of course, next race is going to be at Eldora for the Mud Summer Classic.
Oh
But
boy.
yeah, so of
Never
course.
mind. Okay.
So of course, still going to be a regular no heats whatsoever, just a regular race. Since we're focusing on the battle for the wild cards and the top tens of the PSRLA Cup Series. But hey, still a long ways to go here before we end this season by September. But of course, there you go. Well, with the adjustments on the schedule, with removing that Olympic break. But hey, it is what it is for us. But here we go. Thank you guys very much for watching. Of course, see you next week for the 4th of July weekend at Daytona and the not Daytona. Sorry, Eldora, and of course the 4th of July weekend at over at the Chicago Street Course or Street Circuit. So yeah, there will be no GNS race in that particular weekend, and of course they're off week for that before they are going to return at Pocono. After this Nashville weekend for the Financial Series, they're going to return at Pocono. So hey, good weekend here for the PSRLA. But yeah, see you tomorrow for the Grand National Series race here, and see you next week for the next Truck Series race at Eldora. So congratulations again to John Jess, of course, solo and